Hey y'all, it's your old buddy the Highway Hobo here with another fantastic meal to eat like a king while eating on the cheap as well. Today is January 1st, 2018. Thank God we made it another year. And so we're going to eat like we're going to celebrate. Now, we have ourselves some steaks that we got on sale, half price, because they're day old cuts of New York strip. Beautiful steaks. I couldn't let those go to waste. We're also going to have some of these delicious baked scalloped potatoes from Reese's. I actually enjoy those very, very much. Going to couple those with some nice low salt green beans. And for dessert, we are going to go out and have either a peach pie or sliced peaches. Nice full meal for your belly to bring in the new year, get you all that energy for the next 365 days. So let us begin. Now I'm going to put most of the stuff to the side over here because we're not going to need it yet. And we're going to start by opening our seasonings. Very basic seasonings here in my opinion, but then again I love flavor. We're also going to have us a nice tall can of cherry coke, just because we can't have a tall boy of anything else. So before we start, I'd like to thank the people over there at Pedal to the Kettle Facebook group. Go check those folks out there. They're a great bunch of people. Give you more ideas for eating on the truck or eating on the low side of the pocketbook as well. Plenty of hints, tricks. Take the hat off because we about to get serious. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead. We are going to go out there and season these bad boys. Let's see, how's that look. Back it up a little bit. Now my original plan had been for some mashed potatoes and gravy with this, but I said, you know what, I want some scalloped taters. That looks about right there. So we're going to start with taking this fork here and just poking a little bit here, so that way we can rub in the flavors. I'm going to flip them over. Look at these beautiful steaks. And again, we're going to poke them here so we can infuse those flavors into these beautiful cuts of beef. We're done with that for now. Now to start off, we're going to use a dusting of garlic salt. Just your regular basic garlic salt, just a nice light dusting. Followed by, and I love this container because it's in every Chinese restaurant out there. It's so convenient because you can recork it, of your Kikkoman soy sauce. Just a quick dribble. Go down here like this. Like that. Followed by, this is the best stuff ever, your Goya adobo all-purpose seasoning with pepper. It's got a beautiful nose to it. I love the smell of it when it cooks. And it makes everything taste oh so great. So that's one side done right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to re-flip these. And remember, we've already poked our holes in it on this side here. Give it that light dusting with garlic salt. Again, the little drizzle of soy sauce. That'll do it. And of course, our adobo. Now that the seasoning's done here, we're going to go ahead and pat that in once I close up all of these. Just kind of knead it in to infuse it. because we want a nice, juicy piece of meat. Excuse me. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna reach down here and get my electric cord, which is right here. I'm gonna get it ready for our cooker. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna knead that in there, nice and neat, nice and neat, nice juicy, make it all nice and tender. And grab Mr. Paper Towels and wipe our hands off. Throw it in our convenient trash bag over here. Now that we get that out of the way, I'll move my seasonings out the way. Keep them close by in case I decide that I need a little bit more flavor later on. And always use this cap here when you go out there to reclose your soy sauce. Just take that lid off, put the cap back in there, and unlike the other tall bottles of soy sauce, it won't leak. I've had, last week I had one of those bottles leak out into one of my old other containers and wasted a whole bottle of soy sauce. My genuine McDonald's cutting board / display tray is going to give way. And yes, this is an old table, so that's why it's got some marks on it. To this beautiful little cooker. I believe this is a Mainstay, yeah, Walmart brand electric skillet. It draws about 1100 watts, or yeah, 1200 watts. Works wonders. You can actually, the other night I actually made hamburger helper in this, regular hamburger helper, because I was too lazy to make my own. And we're going to go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Now, when I had to switch trucks, I threw away my butter. So I didn't get no butter, so I can put it in the bottom of this thing here. So we're going to have to keep it moist a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and start this sucker up here. We'll set about between 250 and 275. I'm just going to gently lay these puppies right in here. These are your children. You gotta be gentle with them until it's time for them to fly the nest or eat up. We'll put that aside, and we just sit here and wait. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to try to take some suggestions from y'all. Ooh, you can hear it sizzling already. On equipment I could use for this truck to make these videos better. I know I'm a little nervous on the camera, and I am, but I'm going to have to get over that, because this is something I really want to try to do with y'all. But I'd like to know what kind of equipment y'all use if you're making videos in the truck, to make it come out better. Better lighting, what can I do differently besides quit stammering all the time. And you know, we're going to have to scratch these guys soon. But I'm going to let those go for about a minute or two. Open up the tall boy coat. That's refreshing. I wonder if I do that enough times if Coca-Cola gives me a sponsorship. What do you think? Greasers. This is a fully baked, ready in 5 minutes in your microwave. But generally I tend to add a minute on the cook times because I have a 700 watt microwave. And all you do is you tear back a corner. All the pack, you take it out of here, sleeve. You tear back this little corner back here so it can vent a little bit. You put it in, you turn it on, you forget it. Easy to take care of. When it beeps off, it's going to be very hot, but oh so creamy and delicious. Now let's go ahead and turn these guys for the first time. Say hello to my cheesy friend. Beautiful scalloped potatoes. To interrupt the steak. Go ahead and put these in here and get them ready to go. And I like a rare steak. I really do. To me, the rarer the better. But for y'all, I'm gonna cook them a little bit longer than I usually do. Go ahead and flip them over again real quick. And once we do the steaks here, I'm going to go ahead and plate them up. Then we're going to go directly to put our green beans in the same hot pan, so that way they can cook real quick before we hit up the microwave. But we're going to press it here. Not quite. You see how easy it goes down there? It means you actually see the pink right there on the side. And we just now it's just a waiting game. And the best thing about these vegetables are from Del Monte is they got the pull tab here, which is why I had to use this instead of my collard greens. So you don't need a can opener. You pull the tab, discard the top, greeny goodness. We're going to jazz those up too once we get these steaks off here. I'm going to take the fork, poke around a little bit. It's got that tough outer layer, but the inside is still oh so soft and going to be so juicy. Especially if it doesn't try to get away from us. And these steaks are almost done in my opinion. Some of y'all understand like a well done steak. Some of y'all like a medium. But like I said earlier, I like mine as rare as I can get them. Had my way, there'd be a couple band-aids and that sucker would be out in the pasture. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and plate these things. And set them to the side. And I for one, I do believe that a plate can be delicious looking as well as delicious tasting. Because first you eat with your eyes before you eat with your stomach. We're going to take the green beans, just pour these guys right in here. Let them get that steak juices all into them. And I do believe I need to get another jar of minced garlic, but usually I put a little bit of minced garlic in my